Hello everyone, my name's Griphons and this is some more Stellaris Federations, playing as the Democratic Griffin states. We can activate one of our relics, but first off we don't have the influence. Wow, we're spending a lot actually, oh jeez. And secondly, we don't want to spend on any of these anyway. Maybe I should look into reducing some of these. 4 research agreements, 3 commercial pacts, and 3 migration treaties. That is a lot. So we have migration with the Death Haken, the City Matus, and the United Ildar. I'm gonna break 1 pact, 2 pact, but I'm actually gonna do the research agreement instead. How about you? Let's break the commercial pact. I'm actually going to switch over to a commercial pact with the Trade League so they can maybe build some branch offices, but I'm going to break the research agreement. Also, well, they are still equivalent in tech, doesn't mean everything. The City Matus, we have no reason to have any of these treaties with them right now. Well, actually, we can have a commercial pact because they're also a trade league, so they might also set up some branch offices at some point, hopefully. The Ildar, are they still? Yeah, we are still in the Federation. But I'm still going to break the research agreement mostly because they are at inferior level. Well, and now we can expect like 5 of them to be like, hey, do you want to renegotiate this stuff? See here, that's 1. That's 3. That's another one.
Situation log has been updated.
They're like, hey, do you want to re-up your deals that you just cancelled? And I'm like, no, I don't. The Kirbus system, we found some more aliens. Let's research them. The Lolendra Supremacy Front is now more xenophobic. Okay.
We are being hailed.
No. And no. But don't these people understand that no is no, right?
A new world has been colonized.
The Gel Raiders. Okay, so we found some marauders. Oh, planet already has a planned colony. Oh, that's where our current colony ship is going. We settled on Bitrius on Starry Perch. So we're going to create them into another sector. And I guess we'll get a Justicar. Less crime is better. We're doing great on all resources. Of course, more alloys is always better. And in that case, I'll build a mining district here. Nootka. We're doing great again. So, but I'm still going to do another civilian industries because I want a massive surplus.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
The healthcare campaign is over. Let's reignite it. That just feels so good. Admin capacity plus 5%. Let's get this one. That also allows us to get upgrades for our administration buildings. But we would need rare crystals that we currently do not have.
System survey concluded.
Our scientists are doing their jobs, which is perfect. I'm gonna build a deep space black site because those things are actually really good to have.
We are being hailed.
No, go away. Like, would you please build your thing over here?
Research concluded.
Pretty please, give me some branch offs. Okay, we can now at least exploit the crystals. I don't think I have any. I do not. Maybe on one of the planets there's a deposit. Definitely not in the capital. Crystalline caverns. Okay, so I guess on Trur's Haunt we will definitely be building a crystal mine as soon as we can.
Colony establishment has begun.
Ecolo Airy. That's indeed the one in Coprite.
Construction completed.
Yeah, build me those mining stations. We are doing great on minerals. Why wouldn't we be building them?
System survey concluded.
Because I forgot to put them in. The Galactic Senate. So we're about to go into our first one. What do we want? We have... Let's actually go over this. So these are all the proposals that the AI is currently making. And this is all the current diplomatic support that is based on all people who are voting, who are supporting it currently. We're not supporting anything, so we could skew like all the way up to cooperative research channels. We can actually be like, hey, we want that first. Anyway, we have 144 fleet power. So the Compact has more. The Commonwealth has more. Suzerainty has more. The Tethi has more. Also more. It is apparent that many of these AIs have most of their diplo weight based on their fleet power. So, and with 254 in technology, for instance, we have... The Utethi comes really close with 243. Oh wow, these rebels have 274. They have better tech than the nation they're rebelling from. Cascaran Hive. Unless the Hive never joined, that's also a possibility. Then they would not be shown up here. Doesn't actually look like this Hive is part of the galactic community, actually. No, they're not. Huh. So, the Hive actually does have better science than we do. But they're not going to be mattering. So what we're going to do is support cooperative research channels, which means diplomatic weight from tech plus 20% and research station output plus 10%. So it means more research for everyone, but also more diplomatic weight from research. And since we already have the highest, we're going to get the biggest benefit out of it, which means our vote will increase the most out of everyone. Okay, so you have one regular worker available. Yeah, just go to work.
Research concluded.
It's not that hard, is it? Let's get hyperdrives actually faster flying between our systems. It's going to be useful until we actually open up our gateway system. Yeah, I do want to finish my expansions here so we can actually use influence for other things afterwards. Doing great on food, decent on the
construction completed.
Consumer goods. So I think we can open up 3 more researcher jobs. Governor gains the stubborn trait.
Is the key to the universe.
Stubborn is only less experience gain, which is not great, but it's not problematic. You can just keep those people around. The Senate is now in session for a new resolution, and it is indeed cooperative research channels. So by simply putting our vote towards it, we made it the strongest proposal in the Senate to be able to be passed. And I'm just filling up my glass with a drink because I'm thirsty. I've been dealing with a sore throat all week, and it's not great. So I just need some lubrication for my throat.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Railguns. Oh, missiles. That's good. Now, a cool feature about the Galactic Senate, And you can change your vote every 120 days.
System survey concluded.
Wow, many people are suddenly abstaining from this vote. Huh. It's an interesting decision.
Construction completed.
Oh, hang on. We just lost our scientist who was improving or assisting research on our capital, so we should put them back in charge, or someone new in this case. Mr. Research. Let's get hydroponics. What did we miss? Oh, right, selective defoliants. We are gonna need housing here, so we're gonna build housing. Someone opened their borders to us. Oh, they opened their borders to us.
To the universe.
Let's do wormhole
Ship
travel.
upgrades
We have a
applied.
wormhole. That could open up some more interesting ways to explore. You, on the other hand, I want you to come here. Oh, even better. We can use experimental subspace navigation, order the science ship to temporarily ignore the stable hyperlane network and directly navigate the swales of subspace to a destination. Science ship is considered MIA in the process. In this case, it takes 2.5 hours to get there. It's possibly faster than flying all the way around, which they would have to otherwise. Yeah, let's get even better missiles. Upgrade the rockets.
To the universe.
Hydroponics farm. Let's get even more administrative capacity and an administrative complex. Sounds nice to have, for sure. We also have this available. Okay, so there was only room for one of these. Yeah, one dust cavern. Let's start clearing out some blockers. I recently noticed that I'm starting to forget to do these things on planets. Even though it's super useful to be able to have more room to build stuff, or like, you know, it's just a little tiny bit of money you're spending on it. And our income is pretty freaking decent, to be honest. Oh, now they closed their borders again. How rude. Oh, if that wormhole leads here, I'm gonna be so ticked off. It's a very high possibility still, though. Yeah, getting a wormhole that leads directly into the territory of a marauder, or even, well, Fallen Empire's not as bad. Even I believe the militant isolationist will ignore it if it's a wormhole, at least it should.
Ship upgrades applied.
I would certainly hope they would ignore it, otherwise you're really screwed. And now they open it again. So we're basically on the precipice of reasonable relations with them. They are improving our relations. Oh. That's kind of them. I cannot improve my relations with them, but they apparently are doing it to us. On Volicus Haunt, the crew clearing the glacier on Volicus Haunt has made an unusual find. Imprisoned within layers of tightly packed ice are 9 massive statues, casting dark, tall shadows over the landscape. Winged and pale, they exude an aura of otherworldliness. Perhaps they were created in the image of a deity or idol that has since passed into oblivion. They do not resemble any life forms on this planet. Either we must learn more about these statues, or this land has been budgeted for other purposes. Well, we are xenophiles, so I really want to learn more about them. Which means you can start excavating that site. I don't think we're getting that much science from this planet anyway, so... But a second research lab is still pretty good. So, these are being voted for by the exact same supporters, because you can see the numbers join at the exact same time. I do want the Charter of Workers' Rights, and I want both the economic ones. Probably the radiant shield as well. We will get more fleet power. For sure.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
You can be upgraded.
Construction completed.
You can... No, oh, hang on. Already? I'm currently gonna vote no because I have 0 claims. I'm not ready for this war. Ooh, even better, Strikecraft. Yes, please. Strikecraft are just really, really good right now. Who died? Our governor died. Oh. Oh. Oh, we do get an intellectual as a replacement. Intellectual gives 10% bonus to all science outputs.
Construction completed.
There we go. On our capital, we now have ourselves a corporate branch office, which means that more money is being produced through trade, and of course, these 2 buildings are going to be adding more jobs as well. Oh, we're gonna have way too many jobs over here. You can build those mining stations. You can build a research station. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this one is going to be out of reach. Not if we change it to this one. Oh, with Zastia, this would also still be out of reach. Which is a big shame, to be honest. Oh, we're upgrading our... rocket corvettes. So I think it is time to start making more claims.
Ship upgrades applied.
I definitely want to grab some wood, but we would still need to have preferably a direct line towards it.
Construction completed.
They're claiming that's only this one system. Huh. That's... Whoa! Yeah, I think we're gonna have to build holo theaters here to fix that amount of negative... Oof, that's a lot. And I'm actually going to build extra civilian industries here.
Research concluded.
Wormhole travel is done, so we can go check out the wormhole. Let's get chemical
War
plants.
declaration received.
Oh!
Red alert.
Okay, huh. So now we're under attack from them, which has one advantage. Being in a defensive war makes it so claims are not more expensive. They stay at the same cost level. We're going to definitely be claiming 2 systems. I find it ballsy that they decide to declare on us. I mean, fleet power is equivalent, but that's just our comparison. That doesn't take into account our allies. Let's go to... Make sure these are on follow. Oh yeah, make sure now the war goal will be to conquer. We could still go for a humiliation war, because that will give us 100 influence when we win, and yeah, and still get the claims once we capture them. So I don't see a reason not to do a humiliation war right now. Oh Jesus, still these... We have some money though, so we can go through a couple of them, see what we can grab. I finally found an engineering researcher. And because we have some surplus, we can start upgrading that starhold. Would have probably done it sooner, but then again I didn't know we were about to be attacked.
We have detected hostiles.
Our fleet power is very even right now.
Construction
And they are
completed.
very likely to take that station at the moment as well. So what is your fleet power like? They're probably like... No, they're also equivalent to us. Oh yeah, they have a 4K fleet over here. But they're way further out of position. They were like ready to go. Yeah, I get that they're on their way here. Kind of the point of this war, is it not? I wonder how much
System
damage we
survey
actually do.
concluded.
They will destroy the station, but...
Red alert. Spaceport under fire.
Well, take over, I should say. They have 66 corvettes and 20 destroyers. We already killed a corvette, so...
Knowledge is the
But
key
that
to
was the
universe.
station gone. That was indeed very quick. A little bit... Oh yes, I need the uplift feature. We have some primitives. And it might be a good idea to do the recycling campaign so we get some more consumer goods. How much do we have in surplus? Lots of volatile modes. Let's actually activate all 3 of these. So they have 6,000, I have about 7,000 currently. And
Knowledge
the AI
key to the
is...
universe.
Okay, hang on, where are the marauders? They are over here, that's not very far away. Oh, they had a raid already and... Because otherwise I would have sent a raid after them, that would have been hilarious. Actually no. Don't build a starbase, I want to have some influence so I can claim more stuff. Like that is just such a cheap claim, I don't know why I shouldn't take it. Chemical plants, it's not going to be useful right now, but just better weaponry for the next war will be very useful to grab. Definitely ally foundry. So a group of investigators have found a hidden factory on Nicolo Airy. The building and its state of decay tells of an old civilization, one that excelled at constructing things that stood the test of time. Our population would easily be able to use the facility to add to the colony's production output. Adds an odd factory to the planet. Oh boy. That's... Where's your big fleet going? They're down... Why are they going... It's... Oh... Now I see. We're in a double war. It's us two versus these two. They're not in an official federation though. And getting to Bulwark of Harmony is a little bit too slow, but war lasts long enough. We could drop into like overwhelming force in time, maybe. I'm just gonna finish prosperity first, though. It's probably the more safe option. So yeah, there are some weird issues with promotions going on. Oh, they're splitting up! That could actually... If they stay split up, that will be super advantageous for us. Because if we can take these fleets out separately, that would be the best outcome here, by far. Okay, our fleet is now a couple of jumps away. Where's this fleet going? Where's that fleet going? Yes, they are splitting up completely. Oh, this couldn't be better. They are very split up now. What is your fleet power like? Also equivalent. Annoying that we're at war. We could rival them. They are rivaling our allies, so yeah, I'm going to rival them back. That's even more influence gained. Holy, that's a lot of influence actually.
System survey concluded.
That should allow us to get at least Itrabon claimed as well. Oh, and what I completely forgot to do, we need to do this on Hodus because this is the closest. So in Earth's Nest, we need to build an army. Let's build 5 of them. That takes 450 days. Then here we shall build 3. And here we will build 3. Brings us to 11. And on our capital world, they're all the same. The Eldar are actually weak. You can see their damage is lower. But we'll build 2 on there, and then yeah, that should be it. Oh, if they keep their fleet split up, that's going to be the best result for us. Oh, the Sentinels did it. Something has gotten into the archaeologists. This excavation thus far has been impeded by freak accidents, injury and misfortune, and now even senior researchers with decades of field experience are blaming the Sentinels. Overcome with superstition and paranoia, they claim the statues move about when no one is watching, yet there's nothing to suggest their jointless limbs are even capable of motion. Matter spun further out of control when traces of biomatter indicative of heavy bleeding was found lodged within a series of tiny cuts on the terminal portions of a sentinel. Whether the sentinels are just a convenient scapegoat or there is a more sinister explanation remains to be seen. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching and make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date in the future. And ring that bell to be notified a lot faster. I will see you all later.